Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Food storage is a critical component of emergency preparedness. You've probably been preparing and storing foods. It's best to start with pantry foods that are simple to prepare, your family is familiar with, things like chili, beef stew, spaghetti, things that you can easily put together for a normal type of a meal. After we fill our pantry is when we usually start stockpiling things like rice, beans, oatmeal, grains, foods that have a very long shelf life. We can seal them up in 5-gallon buckets, Mylar bags, and they can last for up to 30 years or even more. There's another component that you might want to consider is getting some of the freeze-dried, already prepared, just add water emergency meals. I was recently at Cabela's and I was looking over their camping meals, their backpacking foods, which are also great for emergency stockpiles. Most of us are familiar with Mountain House. They're an outdoor camping type food that's also good for emergencies. I like that Mountain House is now moving into the number 10 cans of foods rather than just the pouches. What Cabela's did have in stock was a wide variety of the AlpineAire freeze-dried backpacking meals. I've purchased the AlpineAire meals many times. I've never seen such a wide variety as I did on this day. They're usually more expensive than something like a Mountain House meal, but they have much more variety and they're really delicious. So I thought I would share with you the varieties of foods that I found at Cabela's. Freeze-dried meals are a great option for your food storage because they can last 5 to 10 years. Freeze-dried meals from companies like Mountain House and AlpineAire are already prepared and then they're freeze-dried, dehydrated. You have to add boiling water to rehydrate the meals. The nice thing about the AlpineAire is each one is a 2-serving package and most of the meals contain around 30 grams of protein. It can be hard to find protein in these dehydrated packages. It seems like lots of the manufacturers are trying to save money and just serve rice and noodles. Well, it's nice to have rice and noodles. We also need some protein, some vegetables, and you can find those in a nice supply in a wide variety with the AlpineAire. I like to buy a selection of the backpacking meals and I put them in a 5-gallon bucket, put on the lid, and I have them put away so that nothing can get into them. Store your food in a cool, dry place for the longest shelf life. The cooler that you store it, the longer it lasts. If you're not familiar with the AlpineAire freeze-dried foods, you might want to look into them. They have a nice variety, they're simple to stockpile, and the prices that I found at Cabela's were well within an affordable range. I found that they were much less expensive than I've seen them before, which if you've been to the grocery store, that's not the same thing. Grocery store prices are going up. So it's nice to see that having these easy to prepare emergency meals, that we can still afford to have them, even if you only pick up a few. They're a great variety. They have entrees, they have desserts, they have snacks, trail mixes, and even some beverages. Remember, dehydrated foods require water for preparation. Make sure that you also have some type of a stove, some way to heat up food and boil water. We don't know what the future holds, but we do realize that food is becoming more scarce and more expensive. It's important that we stockpile the things that we count on having so that we'll be able to face whatever comes our way. Stock up on food while you can. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.